The Invictus Games kicked off to another great start for the city of Toronto. Cycling was a sport to watch today as riders pedaled for a prestigious spot at the podium. Hyde Park was transformed into a circuit where riders would compete in time-trialed races. The crowd, like the Invictus athletes, were a diverse group ranging from countries all over the world, such as London.
Yes, London, England, not London, Ontario.
The tourists were thrilled with today's event.
It's lovely. There's so many different competitors from so many different countries here, so many different styles of riding, so many different abilities and disabilities. It's really, really good.
Coming as no surprise, the United States were also well represented.
We're here to support our dad. He's part of the U.S. cycling team.
Despite rooting for their dad, the brothers appreciate the unity of the nations.
I think it's really a good chance for us to come see a bunch of countries come together and enjoy some sports and have a good time and show support for each other.
And it's great to kind of come here and support all of our our allies, and especially the wounded warriors that have sacrificed so much of their lives and their families' lives. It's cool to kind of come together and see them still moving on in life.
Members of the Canadian military also chimed in on their fellow soldiers competing.
I think it's sort of a chance for a lot of our injured vets to get back to some semblance of normalcy. Like they're used to training to go to war or something like that. Here they're back in that training mindset.
Although the focus is primarily on the athletes who strive to succeed despite life-altering injuries, people did not forget the importance that families and friends have on them.
Focusing on the Wounded Warriors Support Network, the families specifically, because they also go through the same battles to recover as the Wounded Warriors do.
Individual timed races were set up to avoid clogging pathways and to ultimately prevent crashes. It didn't appear to faze the riders, as they were seen zipping up and down Hyde Park. Due to the fierce heat, spectators were constantly forced to relocate to spots that provided cooler shade. Not only that, but Invictus staff urged everyone to stay hydrated, as the sun did not let up one bit. The 2017 Invictus Games continues to have Toronto on their feet.
Toronto has put on an absolutely stonker of a game so far. It is brilliant.
With today's cycling event here at Hyde Park, which is free, the Invictus Games also has many other events happening in Toronto throughout the week, including many events tomorrow, such as indoor rowing, powerlifting, and much more. For Humber News, I'm Jason Ramru.